Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. We're the daily podcast that gets you started on the right foot and always with a positive vibe. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, November 30th. You'll be interested to know today is National Computer Security Day. Today demands our attention because cybersecurity affects everything from where we bank and how we spend our money to who we elect to public office. We certainly don't want a replay of MyDoom, the worst email virus in history, which caused $38.5 billion in damage. So let's get educated on staying safe online. 25 more days until Christmas, folks. Now let's check out the weather in the Boston area. This morning, it's clear and feels like 21 degrees with 8 miles per hour winds. Tonight, the sun will set at 4:13 p.m., and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:53 a.m. It looks like we're in for a day of sun with a high near 46. Southwest wind 7 to 9 miles per hour. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 38. Southwest wind 10 to 13 miles per hour. Looking ahead, there appears to be some rain in store for this weekend. The first low tide today will be at 6:42 a.m. with a high tide at 1 p.m. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 49 degrees for the water temperature. In the national weather, heavy rainfall for Hawaii, severe weather potential increasing across the south. Snowfall downwind of the Great Lakes will slowly diminish through the day. A system tracking across California is forecast to intensify across the southern plains through Thursday. Severe weather and heavy rainfall are possible from eastern Texas through the lower Mississippi Valley into Friday. Meanwhile, Kona low to the northwest of the Hawaiian Islands will bring a chance of flash flooding. And now a greeting from our sponsor. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in the divine experience of their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini during lunch or just breeze through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5, so stop on by and grab a coffee and pastry to go. And don't forget to tell them Sunny sent you. In top news, a severe geomagnetic storm is expected to hit Earth, potentially leading to significant displays of the northern lights, visible as far south as Oregon, Wyoming, and Illinois. The storm is predicted to be G3+, according to NASA's model. The best time to see the aurora is forecasted for Thursday and Friday, with a coronal mass ejection arriving on Friday, December 1st. The solar flare responsible for the storm caused 3 separate coronal mass ejections on the sun. Now let's talk science and technology. Astronomers have discovered 6 of Neptune's in synchronized orbits around a star about 20% smaller than the sun. Sub-Neptunes are common in the Milky Way galaxy, but absent from our solar system, making them a mystery. These planets, located around 100 light-years from Earth, exhibit a rare condition called orbital resonance, indicating stable orbits since their formation about 4 billion years ago. The discovery offers insight into the nature of sub-Neptunes, and scientists hope the James Webb Space Telescope will provide more answers about their composition and potential habitability. And in the stock market, stocks meandered after Fed speak and robust GDP data. The Dow gained slightly, while the S&P 500 and NASDAQ dipped a smidge. The Federal Reserve hints at a potential rate cut, with Governor Waller expressing openness if inflation cools. Influential investor Bill Ackman bets on an early rate cut, predicting it by Q1. Bonds surged, pushing the 10-year Treasury yield to 4.27%. Revised Q3 GDP data revealed a 5.2% growth rate. In the market, speculative areas rose, marking a FOMO trading trend. That is, fear of missing out for those learning the new lingo. Netflix aims to enhance its gaming catalog with the Grand Theft Auto trilogy. GM announces a $10 billion buyback plan, lifting shares by 10%. GameStop soars over 20% amid increased call option bets. CrowdStrike's strong financials propel shares up by 10%. And finally, to cap off the financial news, Cigna and Humana consider a blockbuster merger impacting stock prices. Moving on to sports. The New York Jets face challenges as Aaron Rodgers attempts to return to practice. With the 2023 season in disarray, head coach Robert Saleh faces job security concerns. The absence of Rodgers has exposed team vulnerabilities, leading to speculation about Saleh and general manager Joe Douglas' futures. Rodgers' determined return, despite a torn Achilles, may influence late-season narratives, potentially staving off significant firings. The quarterback's impact on the team's trajectory and the looming decision for the 2024 season hinges on his successful return and performance in December. Tonight on Thursday Night Football, the 6-5 Seahawks are on the road against the 8-3 Cowboys on Amazon Prime. And in the NBA, Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, is set to sell a majority stake in the NBA team to the Adelson family, known for their casino empire, as we alluded to yesterday. The deal, subject to NBA Board of Governors approval, is expected to close by year-end. The Adelson family aims to purchase majority ownership, with the transaction estimated to value the Mavericks around $3.5 billion. Cuban seems to be downsizing these days, as it was also just announced he will be leaving the hit show, Shark Tank. Last night and tonight, the Celtics get a well-deserved break. Their next game Friday is at home against the 76ers. In national hockey, the Bruins were off last night, but play at home tonight against the Sharks. Moving on to more of a local vibe, in our community spotlight on health and wellness. We are working with a local Pilates studio to bring you some free classes. So listen up. Here's what we love about Pilates. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Integrating mindful movements, it positively influences overall vitality. Scientific research affirms its benefits, connecting Pilates to enhanced core strength, improved flexibility, and better posture. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. They have locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham. Be sure to tell them that Sunny Morning sent you by. And now back to our show. In local news, American Airlines is targeting snowbirds with new routes for the President's Day weekend. On February 17 and 24, American will operate nonstop routes from Boston to Florida destinations, including Palm Beach, Sarasota, Tampa, and Key West. The move aims to cater to increased demand during the holiday period. Tickets for these special flights are already on sale. And in entertainment news, this weekend in Boston offers a plethora of options. Embrace the winter magic in Boston. The Seaport transforms into a wonderland with a holiday market, ice lass curling, and more until February 25. Also enjoy zoo lights at Stone Zoo through January 7. And skate at the iconic Frog Pond Rink in downtown Boston until March 8. So much to do this weekend. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the thought of the day. They say the same boiling water that softens the potato hardens the egg. It's what you're made of, and not the circumstances. Now show 'em what you're made of today, young Padawan. And that's a wrap for this morning. Remember to stay tuned tomorrow for more news and updates. Have an amazing day, my good friends. Whether you're heading to work, an event, or just enjoying the day, stay safe and enjoy your day to the fullest. We'll be back tomorrow with another Sunny Mornings podcast. Thanks for tuning in.